the locusts come. And so many types of locusts come. What do we have? We have the cutting locusts come. When what the cutting locust left, then the swarming locust has eaten. What the swarming locust has left, the hopping locust has eaten. What the hopping locust left, the destroying locust ate. I mean, wave after wave of destruction comes until there's hardly anything left. And again, I don't think before our own financial collapse in this last year, I don't think this text had as much resonance as it did. We are a people now, when you've put money into savings for children and for your retirement, we are a people who know what it is for the locusts to have come and to have devoured and cut. And then when it feels like, one thing's been taken over here, we've got joblessness in our own congregation. We're suffering, people losing jobs, and it feels like it's just being taken from every corner. And Joel starts out with this really terrible calamity, and the people are under threat and they're frightened. And it gets a little bit darker with the day of fast that you'll talk about.
Sometimes Joel is called the prophet of doom, which makes sense. So
can you imagine like inviting people to a party and let's see, Obadiah, good, yeah, he's good. Hezekiah, sure, invite him too. What about Joel?
He's such a downer.
Prophet of doom, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Joel, prophet of doom. No one here.
And now I'm creating doom.
Let's see, 9 o'clock, doom, 10 o'clock, gloom, 11 o'clock, lunch, early lunch. Back to doom, and gloom. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a busy day.
It is. It takes a lot to be a downer. And so, in the middle of the book, in the start of chapter 2, there's a call for repentance. And I'm just going to take the Bible.
Yeah.
You have it. And it says, blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound the alarm on my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord is coming. It is near. What you would think is a good thing, but it's not. A day of darkness and gloom. Gloom. A day of clouds and thick darkness, like blackness spread upon the mountains. A great and powerful army comes, like there has never been from of old, nor will come again after them in the ages to come. This is not a happy text necessarily. I certainly wouldn't think it. Joel to me sometimes, especially here, it seems like one of those people with the sandwich board who is like, repent, the end is near. But that's a theme of Joel, is that the day of the Lord is coming and it's not going to be as great as you think it is. So that's the call to repentance, and that language should sound kind of familiar. Because it's going to get repeated later on.
I think what he's trying to do here is not so much to be negative and all gloomy, but he's trying to get the folks to realize that good times, bad times. I mean, there is one person to whom they can continue to look to and cleave, and it's the Holy One of Israel. And I think he's just trying to lay it out straight for the people and say, don't believe the people who say, it's all going to be fine, it's all going to go. No, it is going to be hard.
It's kind of like...
He's naming the hardness.
Right, and trying to kind of wake them from their stupor.
Because the officials do then what they do now is to say, things are okay.
Fine.
I think there's signs of hope. I think they're...
It's better than we think. Unemployment's only going to reach 8%, not 12.
There's
12 in Oregon.
It is. There's a scene from Monty Python's Life of Brian, I think, and they're like, the city's sinking, and they're going down in the water, and they're like, you're sinking. No, we're not. No, we'll form a committee of inquiry. And they're denying it, as they're sinking.
Right.
Joel is going to be the person to say, no, it really is painful.
Right.
And it really is. So that, not to be negative, but that they can look at reality and then cope with it.
And that seems to be such a theme with the prophets, of really facing reality and then working through it. You know, doing the necessary steps, repenting, taking up just causes of justice.
Yes. Yes.
Trying to get back on the right path. Yeah.
Great. And then the last text we're going to look at is the vision for the future. What's so great about Joel 2 is there's no sense of, hey, it's going to be bad, but you know what, if you hold on, then God's going to reward you and make everything better again, just like it was. No, Joel actually says, you know, there is a new day coming. There is hope. But it may not be restoring everything just like it was.
Yeah.
He says, no, a new day is coming, and listen to this. He says, afterward, this is sort of this hopeful day, I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. I mean, wow, all flesh. Doesn't say Jew, non-Jew.
Yeah.
Your sons, your daughters shall prophesy. Prophesy, that is an official word. You know, that is a class of person, a professional person. Sons and daughters, these are untrained, unprofessionals.
Yeah.
They'll be prophets too. Old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, even on the male and female slaves. Slave nor free.
Yeah.
Male nor female. This is language that you don't hear until Paul, really.
Yeah.
In the New Testament.
I was reading in a commentary on Joel that Joel anchors Romans.
Yes.
In a way that when you read Romans, you're not realizing that the themes of Joel are what are all the themes that Paul teases out. Yeah. Nice, huh?
So Romans is like a commentary almost?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's a recasting of Joel in the light of Christ.
We'll hold on to that, and we'll put a pin in that.
Yeah.
We'll come back to
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
I like it.
I just wanted to say the last thing is that you hear this on Pentecost, because the church, you know, was experiencing this, and they pick up this text and they go back and they say, you know, these promises were here all along.
Yep.
And they get expressed, you know, at that time. So that's Joel. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
All right, then we'll be coming back at you with Amos in just a moment.
Yep.